Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has insisted Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes are more than capable of forming a formidable partnership in Manchester United's midfield. January signing Fernandes has flourished in Pogba's absence and has already become the leading figure in United's team. United hope to welcome Pogba back to the squad in the coming weeks. The Frenchman has not played since December due to injury, and Solskjaer is confident he can play alongside Fernandes in the middle of the park. "Of course, you look at our squad and you want the best players playing together," he told NBC Sport. "You have a hope that we get to the stage where we really challenge for the league. We want to consistently keep winning games like Manchester United teams do by playing convincing, attacking, free-flowing football with flair." United signed Fernandes midway through the season after Pogba aggravated an ankle injury just before the new year. Fernandes has already scored 3 times for his new side and has quickly emerged as United's new talisman. It is unclear if Pogba will be at United to form a long-lasting partnership with Fernandes, with transfer speculation still swirling around the playmaker. Pogba failed in an attempt to leave United last summer, and his agent Mino Raiola has repeatedly said his client wants to move on to a new challenge. Juventus and Paris Saint-Germain are the latest teams to be linked with a move for Pogba, but the 26-year-old is thought to be keen on a switch to Real Madrid. Pogba is expected back in training next week as he aims to be fully fit for France's Euro 2020 campaign this summer. Mohamed Salah beats Luis Suarez and Fernando Torres to hold rare Liverpool record after Bournemouth strike. Mohamed Salah has become the first Liverpool player since Michael Owen to score 20 goals for the club in 3 successive seasons. Egyptian forward Salah has emerged as one of the most prolific goalscorers in world football since joining Liverpool from Roma in 2016. He scored a staggering 44 goals in 52 matches in his first season at Anfield before contributing 27 goals during the 2018-19 campaign, in which Liverpool won the Champions League. Salah has continued to thrive this term and scored his 20th goal of the campaign on Saturday to equalise for Liverpool against Bournemouth. In reaching 20 goals, Salah became the first Liverpool player since England legend Owen to reach the milestone in 3 successive seasons. Only Salah and Owen have achieved the feat in the Premier League era, with the likes of Luis Suarez and Fernando Torres falling narrowly short during their respective spells on Merseyside. Liverpool legend Ian Rush scored at least 25 goals in 6 consecutive seasons during the 1980s. Salah's strike against Bournemouth on Saturday saw the Premier League champions-elect equalise after Callum Wilson's early goal put the relegation battlers ahead. Sadio Mane scored his 17th goal of the 2019-20 season, 8 minutes after Salah's equaliser, as the Reds came from behind to lead at half-time. By VAR, the goal was given, but Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane scored before half-time to put Liverpool in front. And after Mane's goal put Liverpool 2-1 ahead, television cameras caught Klopp punching the air and shouting just centimeters away from assistant referee Stuart Burt. The FA may now decide to take action against Klopp just a week after Carlo Ancelotti was fined £8,000 by the FA for confronting the referee after Everton's 1-1 draw with Manchester United last Sunday. Neymar hits back at Marcus Rashford's Man United celebration post on Instagram. Neymar was not a fan of Marcus Rashford's latest post on Instagram after he celebrated the anniversary of Manchester United's impressive comeback against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. On March 6 last year, United sealed a 3-1 victory over PSG to dump out of the Champions League and progress to the quarter-finals. After Romelu Lukaku's double in the first half, Rashford scored a penalty in injury time to complete the turnaround for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. Neymar, who missed the match through injury, was watching on in horror from the sidelines. And the Brazil international is evidently still irked by PSG's collapse, judging by his response to Rashford's Instagram post. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang sets contract demands to stay at Arsenal. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is demanding £300,000 a week to stay at Arsenal, according to reports. The 30-year-old will have just a year left on his current contract at the end of the season, which means the Gunners run the risk of losing their top scorer on a free transfer in 2021. According to Mail Online, Arsenal have opened talks with Aubameyang over a new contract. But the report claims that the Gunners are likely to sell the Gabon international this summer, as he is requesting a new deal worth £300,000 a week, a 30% increase on his current contract. Aubameyang has been in excellent form for Arsenal this season, with 20 goals in 31 appearances. Reports have claimed that the striker is keen to leave Arsenal in order to play for a club who stand a better chance of winning a major trophy, including the Champions League. Liverpool set English record after beating Bournemouth at Anfield. Liverpool took another significant step towards winning the Premier League title and bounced back from consecutive defeats by beating Bournemouth 2-1 at Anfield. The struggling visitors stunned the home fans when Callum Wilson opened the scoring after just 9 minutes, profiting from VAR's decision not to penalise him for an apparent push on Joe Gomez. Mohamed Salah calmed the growing nerves, however, when he latched onto Sadio Mane's pass, twisted onto his left foot, and fired inside Aaron Ramsdale's near post. Mane, himself, got the winner just past the half-hour mark when he seized onto Virgil van Dijk's slide rule pass and sent an unerring finish into the far corner. Liverpool survived some nervy moments in the second half, most notably when James Milner was forced into making a desperate goal-line clearance from Ryan Fraser's lob, but the victory represented a 22nd consecutive league win at Anfield, an all-time English top-flight record. Reacting to setting a new benchmark which was previously held by the Liverpool team managed by the legendary Bob Paisley, current Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp said, "We will never compare that with fella. We didn't think about the number before the game, but after we can. It's special, but we have to fight hard." Having surrendered their 44-game unbeaten Premier League run at Watford last weekend before crashing out of the FA Cup in midweek following a 2-0 defeat at Chelsea, Klopp was delighted his side ended a mini-slump by holding on against Bournemouth. Liverpool will now concentrate on overturning a 1-0 deficit in their Champions League last 16 tie against Atletico Madrid on Wednesday, and Klopp was pleased to see his team exhibit their battling qualities ahead of the visit of Diego Simeone's side to Anfield. "I know what the boys are able to do, but I am not the one that is playing, they are," he said. "We have said before, confidence is not something that you get, put in your pocket and keep for the rest of your life. It comes and goes. You need that feeling where things work out. You have to fight hard, that's always the main thing to do, but we have 82 points now, which is really nice. We have to carry on fighting. Give everyone a proper fight, and that's what we did today." Michael Owen delivers his prediction for Manchester United v Manchester City derby clash. Michael Owen expects his former club Manchester United to hold reigning Premier League champions Manchester City to a draw this weekend. City make the short trip across Manchester to Old Trafford on Sunday, sitting second in the Premier League, 25 points behind champions-elect Liverpool. Despite seemingly failing to defend the title, Manchester City won the Carabao Cup for the third successive season last weekend and clinched a 2-1 victory in the first leg of their last 16 Champions League tie against Real Madrid. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United have also been in good form, however, winning 6 of their last 9 matches in all competitions and last losing on January 22. The Red Devils are currently 7th in the Premier League but could join 4th-place Chelsea on 45 points with victory over City. Assessing the Manchester derby for BetVictor, Owen said, "Recent Carabao Cup winners Manchester City travel across Manchester for their derby clash with United in the match of the weekend. They'll be in a confident mood heading to Old Trafford, but from the 3 matches between the sides this season, Manchester United have already won 2. However, in what is sure to be a closely fought contest, I think the bragging rights will be shared with a goal and a point apiece." Manchester United 1-1 Manchester City. Arsenal legend Charlie Nicholas has also offered his prediction for Sky Sports and said, "It's a proper Super Sunday. Manchester City aren't going for the title, but they know the potential ramifications of losing this one, with Liverpool coming to town in a few weeks. Manchester United have beaten City at the Etihad already twice this season, but in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg at Old Trafford, it was City who picked them off." Frank Lampard wants Chelsea to poach Dean Henderson from Manchester United. Chelsea are poised to move for Dean Henderson after Frank Lampard made it known he wants to sign the Manchester United goalkeeper, reports say. Lampard is keen to sign a new stopper as he is unconvinced Kepa Arrizabalaga is up to task of being the no.1 goalkeeper at Stamford Bridge. Henderson's contract at United expires in the summer of 2022, and Chelsea are ready to move for his signature at the end of the season, according to the Daily Star. David De Gea is still the established no.1 at Old Trafford despite a season of individual errors, and Henderson is unsure what future he has at United. Henderson has been superb on loan at Sheffield United this season, with his side sitting in 6th place in the Premier League table. United value Henderson at around £25 million and Chelsea will be ready to move for him this summer and test their rivals' resolve to keep him. Lampard is a big fan of the 22-year-old, who has 10 clean sheets in 27 league appearances for Sheffield this season. Any deal might be complicated by Henderson's international commitments this summer as he pushes to be included in Gareth Southgate's Euro 2020 squad. Arrizabalaga was reportedly shocked he was dropped by Lampard last month and was only restored to the Chelsea side in their FA Cup game last Tuesday. The Chelsea board are thought to be wary of offloading the Spaniard, who cost the Blues £71.6 million in 2018. Chelsea have been linked with a host of names in the goalkeeper department, including Ajax's Andre Onana and Atletico Madrid's Jan Oblak.